Hey fruit bats! And also, I have a lot of viewers that are not vegan and even low carbers. So you're all welcome to the high fruit lifestyle. Today's video is inspired by the viewers I just mentioned. And the main topic of today's video is about heart disease and how one of my viewers said that it was not diet related. You can probably guess which type of viewer that was. And you may have heard this claim before. But before the main topic, I want to go over a couple things real quick. It was about the video I made on what I eat when I was eating that Wednesday. One of my viewers commented, her husband would have her committed if he found bananas in the oven. But I just don't think there's anything crazy about wanting a hot banana inside you. Someone asked, let's see here, what is your issue with Dan? Life Regenerator. At least Dan inspires. I don't know what that means. At most he inspires. Once Dan said, the diet that I eat causes mental problems. Go figure. I guess the data says that, not real life. Are you filming from the basement? No, I'm not. And I've got an unusual amount of trolls lately. One in particular made about 15 comments. Veganism doesn't work. Yeah. There's what's wrong with science and studies. Because here I am, 22 years this week. Another one there. So if you're diabetic, then eat lots of carbs and fruit and you can shoot up insulin daily. And I mentioned, let's see, have you ever heard of Dr. Bernard, Dr. Graham, Dr. McDougall, Campbell? And now today's feature, heart disease not caused by diet. Well, one of my viewers, and I think low carber, I think so, Natasha, said hypertension causes damage and then it's patched with cholesterol, but constant damage to blood vessels result in patches which block arteries or break off. Now, this might be a surprise to all my detractors, but being in health circles and interested in health for 25 years or so, I have heard of this idea. She goes on, but if you don't have underlying hypertension or chronic heart disease, then you don't need to worry that much about cholesterol intake. It won't spontaneously start to line your blood vessels if your body is not under stress. Can we get a show of hands? Who's not under stress? Well, she brings up an interesting point, which is something just about everyone overlooks or doesn't know. Things are caused by more than one action. It's usually multiple things. And this is another reason why studies are junk. And by coincidence, we come back to this. These are all based on studies. But it seems like she's trying to say, we have a good excuse for eating abused animals. It's not going to be a problem. So in essence, what she's saying is that excess cholesterol running through your blood is not a problem, but excess sugar is. And things are never as simple as they make it in the laboratory. How do you explain China having low heart disease? Japan, they're under stress too over there. And I recall a bit of data that she may not have heard of. That is that scientists have taken vegan animals like us, and given them atherosclerosis by feeding them, guess what? How do you explain that, Natasha? Also, I tried to bring up another issue with her. It's something I thought low carbers would be interested in, but it's been ignored. None of them seem to care that I showed that Happy Healthy Vegan made a video, the Bill Clinton video, that was false. And no one has said anything about it. no one seems to care that they did that. Okay, next topic. Speaking of heart disease, Governor Gov Christie has dropped out of the race for the presidency. This was the guy who was so fat and desperate a few years ago that he got lap band surgery.
Are you stupid?
Which is where they tie up your stomach to make it smaller so you can't eat very much.
You conduct yourself like that in the courtroom, your rear end's gonna get thrown in jail, idiot.
Sit down and shut up.
You should really see me when I'm pissed.
You're a real big shot. You're a real big shot. Shut your mouth off.
He's holding an ice cream.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Tie up your stomach to make it smaller. This is considered a last resort by even the experts. So years later, here we are. He still weighs about 350 or so. I don't know if he ever lost weight. Some doctor, I think maybe the surgeon who actually performed the surgery, said the surgery has a 5% success rate. Yet they do it. So he's dropped out after a few months of hostility. He made a complete ass of himself Saturday on the debate, and New Hampshire applauded him for it. I'd like your comments if you saw that. If you think about all past presidents, we've never had a president who was so much of a dick as Christie is. And so there's no precedent. He was never going to win. I predicted that correctly. Last topic, my video 2 back that I was talking about needing to drink a lot of coffee or just loving coffee. Well, that has stirred up a lot of emotions from the low-carb crew.
I think this is I think they're cheating to win the competition.
There's like 18 comments on, I posted the video on Google+. I'll put up a link to it. And as you can see by the comments, they now know how it feels to be a vegan on the internet. And have people make all sorts of claims. Even our grandmothers knew that. That's today's video. Post your comments below and give us a thumbs up to this video. See you next week.